All right, we're giving this a try. Let's see what we have here. Give me 1 second. Okay, looking pretty good here. Turn the mic down just a hair here. We're a little loud, but that's okay. So we are going to be starting a new world today. Running some, call this streaming. Let's see here. Let's play on hard mode. It's going to be a hard world. We are on a raft in the middle of nowhere. We've got to collect us some trash. So let's go collect us some trash. All right. Well, we got a hook. We got a thing. We're chilling. All right, so let's start getting stuff. Oh, there's a shark. Hello there, shark. How are you doing today? I'm just hanging out on my little baby, tiny little raft, and there's a giant shark swimming around. But that's okay. We are going to see if we can survive. I think main thing here is we can already see our water and food is going down. So we're definitely going to focus on water and food first. Do some trash collecting. And see if we can get us a nice little raft. It's going to be a little slow progress starting out. This game always is, but you know what? They've got some cool new stuff on here I want to check out. I haven't played it since they did all the updates and finished out the game, so looking forward to finishing it and seeing what we can do here. Fun part, fighting off the daggum shark in the beginning. So we're definitely going to have to work on that. I think priorities here are food and water. Definitely going to be our big thing there. Hopefully we'll get in a place where we can go hit an island here shortly, and once we hit up that island, we'll get a bunch of really good resources that'll help us with our raft, and we will start getting right along. One of the main things we got to get are these awesome things called collection nets. Now once we get those, we're cruising, but for right now it's all done with the hook. So we will be throwing the hook left and right, and yeah, that'll be the fun part. So one of the main things we got to do early is get some defense. Now, we can just replace... Oh, no, we missed that. Let's go get that. All right, come here. Oh, yeah. All right, got him. You can be careful. Get a lot of stuff. And as you can see, there's the problem. I have nothing to fight him off with. So, yeah, that happens. All right, let's open our little book here. I think the first thing we need to do is make a hammer so we can repair our boat. Once we can do that, we can use the hammer to rebuild things that the shark bites off. Unfortunately, it uses 2 wood and 2 plastic every time we do that, so it is going to eat some of our resources, but that is okay. I think we can handle it. Then first thing we got to do, again, is make some food and water. So I do want to get the raft just a little bit bigger. I am going to start by making the front a little wider and getting us some space to move around. So, we can grab things here. So, first and foremost, I need wood. I'm out of wood. I do need to get where I can make a pick and fight the shark. That's going to be the first thing. You know, hopefully as we fight him, we'll do okay. Now, this is hardcore mode. If we get incapacitated, we are incapacitated. We can't do anything. Now, I do probably Could get my son to come on here and wake me up and throw me on a bed, but you know, we'll see how long we can survive without getting incapacitated. So if not, I'll invite one of my buddies on. Be like, hey, come save me. But we'll do our best not to die. That's kind of the goal here, right? Ooh, look at this. All right, so we got an awesome new thing coming up. This is a giant crate. We definitely want to get that. It is full of all sorts of goodies. Who knows what's in it, but yeah, we're definitely going to be getting that. So I think what I want to do, we'll go out one more and up one more, or yeah, we'll see what we want to do here. I do want to make this bigger. Now, here's our first island. I don't think we can stop off at this island. We really don't have what we need. That was a great little guy there. So let's put him down there, by the way. I like him on the last one. And we will start going. So as you can see, we are starting to get about halfway through our hunger and food here. Now, we did pick up some awesome things inside that crate. We got some radishes. As we get the barrels, maybe a lot of times we'll find potatoes, things like that. But first, we are working on our first weapon, which is a wooden spear, to be able to fire off. And look at that, we got our spears. So let's see if we can fire wood. And there we go. All right, good. Now we can just repair that wood, and we're good to go. Sweet. All right. I would love to go get some of that stuff down there on the bottom of the ocean, but unfortunately, old Bruce the shark there, he will bite me in the butt if I decide to jump in the water, so we can't really do that. Yeah, that's kind of the bummer thing there. So we're just going to have to deal with it, you know what I mean? So, yeah. And hopefully, you know, things will go good there. So let's see here. Sorry, I'm trying to get something up really fast. So we can hang out over here. All right, awesome. That's what I like to see. Okay, there we go. All right, let's get back to picking things up here and get things going. There's Sharky Brucey. All right, I'm gonna put this in the number 2 slot so we can fight him off. So we're getting close. One of the things we need to do now is create a little bit of space so we can get our grill and our water purifier down so we can start doing things. I also need to make a grill and a research table. So we have to research certain items that will give us other blueprints as we move along here. That will help and aid in our fight to make our way towards wherever we're going, floating along this endless ocean of trash. My hook is getting a little low, so I definitely do not want to run out of hook. So we need to make sure we have enough to make another hook here in just a minute. Do have a little bit of trash in our pocket, so I'm probably going to do one there, and once I get a little bit more plastic, go. Okay, there we are, and let's go ahead and one there. All right, now we need to start focusing on getting a hook. All right, we're almost out of wood, but we're getting there. Okay. Hook wise, I will just need that. So I'm gonna go ahead and make one because my hook is about to break right about meow. So let's reel this guy in. Probably that'll be the end of that hook. Nope. Okay, we get one more. Just go grab some of that stuff. Now the nice thing is stuff that's floating close I can just grab. So if it's right in front of the boat, I'll just do that. There we go. Alright. Okay, we definitely need to get food and water going. Let's get a cup going and then a simple purifier. Oh my, we need more plastic. That is not good. Okay, we didn't have much plastic, but we'll get there. There's one. I need 3 more, and I need it fast because we are about to get thirsty. 2. Can I get that one? Oh, I missed it. Oh, we're in trouble. Okay, well, this might be the end of us. I think we can make it, though. We're not crazy out of it. But we will definitely need to get... I need 2 more plastic. And I don't see much. All right, there's one right there. Let's get that one. And I see another piece of plastic to my left. We have to get that one, I think. Can we get it? Please, please, please. Yes, let's go. All right, piece of wood. All right, let's get this thing made, get it down, and get us some water. Now, we want to put it safe so it doesn't get broken off by old Sharky Boy. So let's do this. Put some water in there, put some planks down, and hopefully we won't die of thirst by the time that water's ready. So, yep. All right, next thing we need to do, we need food. Now, we do have some of those radishes, potatoes. We'll be keeping an eye on those. Of course, understanding that my screen is blurry as well when it is like this. Just so you know, we need to pour out the salt water to drink that. We're going to need some water. We do not want to miss this red thing. I could take a little bit of health detriment here. There we go. All right, that water's done. Let's go ahead and drink it. Get ourselves a little bit of water. There we go. Let's get some more going. Bruce, get off my boat, please. Thank you. Okay. You know what you can do? Instead of using 2 wood to fix it, it just saves you plastic, basically. All right, we got a bunch of crates here. Let's get these crates, and then I think what we're going to do, we need to make a fishing rod. And a grill so we can start cooking up some foods, and then we'll start working on a research table. That's going to be our next big leap so we can start getting some blueprints open. Alright, let's get some water in our belly though. That would be a good thing. Alright, very nice. Start collecting all this stuff, and then yeah, all right, so let's start looking at what we need to do for a grill. We can make one of those. Let's go ahead and put that down right there and put some planks in it, and then we need a fishing rod. There we go, perfect. Now we can start fishing for some fish. All right, so while we're fishing, we'll just pick up what comes past the boat. We'll make sure we get all of the barrels as they go along. Don't want to fall off because the shark, like I said, will have a tendency to bite you. Oh, yeah, you missed me. Ha! That's what you get, shark. Can't catch me. Bah. All right, sorry. Like I said, he will come and bite you in the rear end, so you got to be careful of that, dude. He is not a very friendly shark, and once you're in the water, he will try to eat you, and it's not good. We don't want that to happen. So, can I catch a fish before this thing goes by? Thank you. That, and then let's go ahead and put the fish on the grill, and we'll go ahead and eat that guy. That will save us. Very nice. Okay. And hopefully that fish will be ready to rock and roll soon. Are you coming up to bite my boat? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Okay. We're doing good on the water aspect of it, and we will get food here in just a minute. I really do have to catch every one of these barrels, as many as possible. So we are going to go through supplies fast as we go here. But let's do some more fishing, because that's what we need. It's food. Now again, this is hardcore. Good. So the shark is going to attack more often. That is something in hardcore. Now, the other thing in hardcore is we may see more than one shark, so we'll have to see how that goes. Fish should be done. Let's go ahead and get them so we don't get completely unhungry here. Alright, so water and food does go very fast in this game, so it is going to be a very kind of breakneck speed for getting food and water. We really need to do some fishing. I don't see many barrels or much stuff. I see one barrel there. We'll probably grab that one. But for the most part, we are going to need to get everything else we can. Alright, let's grab this barrel. And that is a catfish. And I cannot cook that on my current grill. I don't think I can cook catfish on one big thing. Can I? Yep, doesn't fit. Okay, well. We have a big fish that we can't cook. That's okay. No big deal. fish for more. Now I am going to try and pick up as much stuff as I can as it goes by. It's a good passive way while I'm fishing to gather materials and get us ready to hit our first island. There we go, that's a fish I can cook. So what I'll do, I'll fish this out. I am going to have to make another spear soon because it's, boy, the durability on this stuff, it's not very good. Hopefully we'll get to a spot that's a little bit better. There you go, another fish. And I should be able to get these barrels as I go by while I'm fishing, so that's why I don't need to hook in. I think I may need to hook that crate over there. That's okay, we'll get the potato and leaves, very nice. There we go. Let's get these guys going on here. Cook those, and then I need to catch him. These red crates are the best ones. We do not want to miss any of those. It's goodness gracious, no! The wave got him. Get him hooked. Yeah, there we go, got it. Alright. Awesome. Alright, put some more planks in that, and then I'll tell you what we'll do. Go ahead and do this. Get it over here. Smack the shark in the face and do some boat. Oh, wait, alright, we already need another spear. Can you believe that? Alright. Alright, we got a blueprint. Alright, let's check that out here in a second. For right now, though, I need to just clean these potatoes. Go and eat this fish. And we'll do that. Drink some water. And put some more water on the thing. Awesome. That's cool. So it like evaporates it in the leaf and then collects it right there. It's kind of neat. I do need to repair that, so we don't need that back there. So let's do that. And then let's grab this here crate. It's kind of a run right now, you know. It's tough. There's a lot of stuff going on in the very beginning. You know, you do have to make sure you get food and water like ASAP. You will run out very, 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 very quickly. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and top off on water, so I don't have to worry about it for a while. We will cook these little fish. All right, let's see what this blueprint is. All right, this is a receiver used to locate nearby radio signals. Ooh, okay. Very nice, very nice. Alright, let's put that. Alright, so that's going to be something we've got to work ourselves towards. I do have this thing right here, which is the research table. I do need to make that as soon as possible. I don't know if I want to make it right. Let's go ahead and make one. Let's go ahead and start researching some stuff. I just don't want to be researching and Bruce come over here and do things. So we'll do that. Ooh, we close back up. Thank you very much. Research that. Research that. Don't want to miss barrels. The only problem is if you put something down and the shark eats this where it's on, it will like go away. Hey, we got another blueprint. Awesome, let's check that out. Alright, we got arrows. Whatever that is. Research that. It's going to give us quite a few things. We do need to research nails. Whatever that is. Let's see. Go. Holy, what is that? Bro. Hello. How are you? Holy, my guy. Yo, can you kill this shark for me? Wow. He's huge. Holy, man. He is huge. Guy is ginormous. Absolutely ginormous. Yeah, he's big. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted by the giant blue well that went by. All right, let's eat a little food. We do need to. Oh, we got another one. Antenna. What is this? Let's see. Used along with the receiver. Okay, very nice. Hang on to those bad boys. See, we got nails somewhere. Okay, there's nails. Let's go ahead and research one of those real quick. See what those do. Oh yeah, that opens some stuff up. Very nice. Okay, cool. Back to collecting stuff. Now, there is something I saw there that I do want to look at because I think that's what we need to do next. Most importantly would be a simple collection. This automatically catches items that float into it. It takes a lot to make these things, but boy are they worth it. So we will be focusing very heavily on getting basically our ocean sweeper going. We are going to create a vacuum for trash on the ocean. We're going to collect everything automatically, so I don't have to use this silly hook anymore. I'm going to pick this up. It's kind of in my way. Pick that guy up too. Put him there. All right, we'll do a little fishing here in a minute as well. But what I want to do, I want to fish us up some food, get us really good on supplies for that, and then I think we're going to stop off at an island. I think that's kind of our next course of action. As we move along here, we are going to start putting collection nets on the front of the boat to get us more trash in the ocean automatically. I got him. Luckily, he did not eat the thing. It was almost dead, but he didn't get it. Go. Alright, so we're going to need a lot of leaves for nets and ropes and things, and we're also going to need to fish in the meantime. So we get a little calm on the trash here. We're going to fish. You go from there. Fish, fish, and more fish. I want those leaves, though. Let's grab those. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme, gimme. Alright. We definitely need the leaves. That's going to be a big thing. We need a lot of rope. A lot of rope. Plastic's always good. I am hungry again, so we're going to do that. And then we have this guy. Let's go ahead and cook him. And we'll put that one on next. Ooh, there's a little baby fish. Look at that thing. Little baby fish. Alright. Got more than one thing at once here. It's always a good thing with the hook. As much as we can, right? Alright, this hook is going to break probably on the next throw, so let's see if we can grab more than one thing with it. Three things. Ooh, we even get one more throw with it. Nice. What do we want to get with it? Plastic. We are going to make another one. I'm not too worried about that. Let's go ahead and get that taken care of. I do want to get this leaves first. Let's get those. Okay, throw that back in the one spot. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. All right, let's top up on water right quick while we're doing that. Okay, got a barrel coming out. The shark's coming in. He's close to being dead. That guy is hurting, man. We gotta kill him eventually, don't we? Jeez Louise, how many times I gotta hit that dude? Holy. Okay, so definitely, probably next time he attacks, we'll kill the shark. We need to have an anchor. Well, you know what? I don't think we need an anchor ready just yet. I think we can handle it. Raft's not really moving that fast right now, so we'll go ahead and get that going. Let's get that fish. Okay, let's do a little fishing ourselves. Okay. We're getting there, guys. Right now, it's kind of the battle of, like, just keeping ourselves alive, getting that food and water up. Once we get to the first island, it's going to be good. I would like to... I may wait to attack the shark until we find an island that we're going to go to, because I do want to kill him near an island, so that way he doesn't bother me while I'm diving the reef. Takes him a little while to respawn, And I'm thinking that that's probably the best course of action, is just let him eat the wood that he's going to eat. We'll replace it. Not too worried about it. We are going to start building our boat up here in just a moment. Now, the one thing we do need to make, if we can, is nails. All right, we do have a couple, so that's good. Let's see if we can't go ahead and get some collection nets going. So let's do this. Let's go out 2 on each side. Okay, that's looking good to me. And then let's see if we can make some collection nets here. So, oh, we need wood. Yeah, never mind. Okay, first collection net in the making. And it's there. All right, down she goes. Now, we're going to have to protect that. We do not want the shark to eat that thing. That would be very, very, very bad. Okay, we do have an island coming up. You know what? Yeah, we might do this island, honestly. All right, let's see if we can make an anchor. And that would be very, very good if we can. Yes, we can. All right, let's do that. We're gonna have to make a paddle as well. Can we do that? Yeah, I need 4. I don't need it. You know what? I'm just gonna let him bite that off out of that right here. Let's put that down. I will kill him as soon as we get over to the island. But we are almost out of wood. And I need to pick up as much wood as I can before we get close to this island so that I can have enough to make another couple hooks, because I believe this reef is going to be very good to do, but I'm going to need like 3 hooks to do it. So, well, you know what? We may not have enough food and water to do it. Let's see. We should be fine. Oh, we'll be alright. Go. I've got a barrel here too, which is really nice. I do want to go ahead and maybe make the paddle. Yeah, I'll probably make a paddle so I can paddle over the island. Come here. Very much. Wood? Yes, wood and rope. Very nice. Okay. How much do I have? I'd like to go ahead and put that back. Yeah, let's go ahead and put that back. And we'll use all this wood right here to make our paddle. Good. There we go. Alright, we're looking solid right here. Alright, we should be able to have enough food to get full up here, get some water, and get to this island. So let's go ahead. I'm going to set the paddle in one of my things here. We're going to paddle off to the backside of this here island. So let's do that. Okay, so let's do that. Maybe we'll grab this barrel too as we go by, but I'm just going to paddle off the back of the island here. We'll anchor up over there. I do feel like maybe we should just grab this thing right here. There we go. Alright, let's go here. Put a little distance so if he does respawn while I'm in the water, I don't get attacked right away. We are getting a little low on food, not a big deal. And he is attacking our boat again, isn't he? He's not eating anything good, is he? Alright, so just throw that out. Anchor right here. That's a good space right there, I think. We are going to kill the shark here. Let's see, can we make this? Yes, we can. Tell you what, let's do that. We need to be able to make another couple of hooks here. Do I have any plastic? I do. Right, we got 2 hooks. That works perfect. Let's go ahead and cook our fishies up, get our water up, and then next time the shark attacks, I think we'll be good. Oh, there's a crate over there. All right, we're going to get that as we leave. I'll cook all this food up so we'll just wait for the shark to attack. I think we'll be okay. Hey, well, let's just go ahead and eat these potatoes. We're going to need some space on our hotbar here, or our inventory. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Eat those potatoes, get those out of the way. And we just need to drink as much water as possible. Get ourselves full up here. I do want to cook the rest of this fish, though, because I am going to eat that before I head to the island. I'll probably save one piece and some water for the trip back, basically, is what I'll do. Okay. That. There we go. Let's get off that. You cannot have that. That's mine. Punk. We could hop in the water and fight the shark. I just don't feel like doing it. Oh, you know what? I mean, we're almost there. Let's see if we can't. Where's he at? He's over there. Let's see if we can take a hit here. If we can stop him from hitting us, that'd be great. Yo, that hurt. Okay, I think we can take one more, though. Let's see if we can... Can we stop him from hitting us? I think if you hit him right on the nose, you can stop him. Okay. Oh, he's dead, though. He's dead. He's dead. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, let's take him. I knew he was close, so he is dead. We have our... Can I get out of the water, please? Oh, this is not... There we go. Okay. I guess we'll take this with us. You know what I could do is that, and then... Just do this. Alright, we need to do that, and let's get over to the island. So... We're out of here. The shark is dead, so he'll be gone for a little bit. I'm sure he'll respawn later. I'm not too worried about that. We just don't want him anywhere near us while we're going over to the island. I think we can get back to the boat just fine. We'll heal as we go, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's go ahead and get in the water here and see if we can get some stuff off the bottom of the ocean. Hello, what's down here? Hello. All sorts of goodies. Look at this. Right. So this is the fun part. You do have to stop by islands. This is diving the reefs. We'll get some materials here. A lot more stuff that we'll use for later on the boat. So it is dark out, but I like it because stuff glows. Makes for a little bit of a nice go around. We are out of air, so let's not die. Because one thing we're going to have to make sure we don't do is die from lack of oxygen. We are human. After all, we need to breathe. So let's not forget that. We will grab one of those. Actually, we'll grab a couple of those. I think there's a few out here on this island. So we're just grabbing stuff here. Grab as much as we can. And take it back to the boat with us. This is going to be stuff we need tons of, but right now we are lacking on, which is really good. So I think material-wise we're going to be pretty good. So what I'm doing, I don't know if you noticed, I am going to start as close to the island as possible and then work my way out instead of working out back towards the island, because I want to get as far away from the main hull or boat as possible. Reason being, the shark does stay with the raft. It doesn't follow you in the water, which is a really great thing, which means that he will stay over by my raft and leave me alone while I do what I need to, which is get everything off the bottom of the ocean. Okay. So all that stuff, let's go get some air and we'll keep moving here. This is going to be a little bit of a slow process for now. I know we don't have any flippers or snorkels or scuba or anything like that, so it's going to take a minute, but we are going to get as much of this off the water as we can. We need 14 clay, 14 sand to start out with, just to get a smelter, I believe. So we'll definitely do that. We'll grab as much as we can off this here island. Now we have a couple of hooks, so we should be able to get most of it. We'll get what we need, though, regardless, depending on where we have one boat that we can just keep going. Yeah, a lot of sand right here. We'll go ahead and grab that. All the seaweed we can carry. All the scrap metal. And feel free, guys, leave me a message. Let me know, how's the quality? Is it looking good? Do I need to adjust things? I did do the YouTube recommended. I'm not sure if it's coming through as clear as it should be, but I can work on it later if necessary. So just let me know what it looks like to you. Does it look good? Does it look bad? How's the audio? Is the audio good enough? Should I turn up the volume? Should I not? I would love to play music like I normally do when I'm playing this game, but that is a problem on YouTube because of copyright infringement, so I'm doing that. But you can hear me talk to you the whole time. It's more fun that way, right? Lovely sound of my voice as I swim around in the swoosh swoosh of the ocean. This is a great game. It'll be a lot of fun. I have some really good plans for a boat. So the raft, I'm thinking about doing like a V-hole shape, doing something really cool with it. Again, this isn't a first-time playthrough. It's more of just like a new, fresh playthrough. I have played this game previously. It's been quite a while, though. We're just here for the fun extra content. I figured instead of starting with one of the other ones that I had, like big boats built and all that fun stuff with you guys, I would start a brand new boat. So that way you could tell me, you know, what you like, what you don't like, what I should do, what I shouldn't do. We are going to have to go get some fruit off the island here very shortly because we are going to run out of water. Now, there's fruit on the island, watermelon, pineapple, things like that, that will help us along the way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed this up just a hair and go out towards the back. We are very close to dying. We need to be very, very careful about that because we cannot take much more damage here. If we took one shark bite, we would be dead, just so we know that. I'm going to have to keep a very good eye on the oxygen, make sure that does not happen again. I need to get what I need to get, and then we can get out of here. I do want to get all of the clay, seaweed, and metal. We have 11 and 12, so we need 2 more there. There's 1. Just go ahead and grab it. I'm going to swim around and get all the seaweed. That doesn't take anything out of me except for time. I'm now going to have to start heading back towards the island, though. I need to get that watermelon. I need to get my water source back up. I can eat the shark meat for raw. It doesn't kill me, but I don't want to because it doesn't do as much. So let's do this. Let's head back to the island. Hopefully the shark does not aggro on us this close. Because if he hits us, we're in trouble, and we're going to be slow here in just a moment, so that would be very, very bad. Yep, we're slow already. Wow, that water went down fast, man. Holy. Let's get on the island if we can, and get... Alright, there we go. Alright, should be some fruit around here somewhere that I can get water out of. Yep, there's some watermelon right there. And they do hydrate you, so that's always a good thing. There we go. Look at that. Boom. Food and water all in one. And that is fantastic. All right. Any other fruits up here? I think there are over here, right? I thought there was pineapple on this island. Is there not pineapple up here somewhere? We just need 1. I'm going to use it for like a... Is there any pineapple on this island? Or is it just watermelon? Oh my. No pineapple? Anywhere? Oh boy. Okay, well that's all the water we have then, so we got to be careful. You know what? Nah, I can't do that. I don't have enough health. Can I make an axe? No, can't. Wait, what do I need? Need one more rope, one more wood, and one more stone. Ooh, I don't have any of that stuff on me. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we'll just have to keep a really good eye on our water situation here. Hopefully the shark is not coming. If we see the shark, we're in trouble. We're gonna swim right back to the island here. I don't think he aggroed. Okay, he did not aggro, so we're good. Okay, let's go get all the metal we need. One more sand, 3 more clay, and all the metal we can carry, and then we'll make another stop later. I think right now the most important thing is just to get what we need off of this island to continue, which is that. Oh god, our air. No, 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 no. I am dum-dum. I am dum-dum. Okay, let's go get this metal, get this clay, get what we need, and get the heck out of here. That's going to be our best bet. We need to get back on the raft and get moving so we can get our resources up. I do want to get as much metal as possible because, as you see here in just a little bit, when we start smelting this, it is going to get used very quickly. So let's get these 2 clay, and then we'll get to the surface to get some more air so we don't drown. There we are. And on the way up, we'll take a look. So we need 1 more clay and the rest metal. We'll grab some more scrap and things along the way as well. Water and food are getting a little low, so we're just going to have to be careful about that. I do want to get as much extra as we possibly can, honestly. So let's just go. I need to leave. I don't have time. How are we doing? Let's do 1 of each. If I can find 4 more sand along the way, I will do that because I actually need that for something else. Did I get the metal down there? Did. Let's get all the seaweeds. I need a little bit of copper. Do I have any at all yet? I do, okay. Alright, I need like some more sand. I think there's some sand over here though. We'll get that later in a minute. Seaweed, yes please. I'll take it all. Alright, we have just enough food and water to get the sand that we need to get and get the heck out of here. 2. Watch our air. Do not want to lose any more health before we go fight the shark getting back on the boat. Because hopefully we'll only get bit once, but you never know, we might get bit twice. We're pushing our limit here on time for being under this water. We gotta go. How much? I need more sand. Shoot. I think we can get whatever's right here. Is there more metal over here? Yeah. Let's grab this metal, the rest of the sand, and we're out of here. Gone. Goody goody gone. We can make it back to the boat. Okay. How much do we have? Alright, we got what we need. 1 more of those. And as much scrap as we can carry, right? How much time do we got? Yeah, we got a rock. We got a boogie. Alright, let's not take damage, please. Thank you. Okay. We're boogieing. I think I got all the rock. That was a good run. We got what we needed. We're going to have just enough food and water to get back to the boats before we start slowing down, and then hopefully the shark won't kill us. So here we go. Yeah, should be able to make it. Let's get out of here. And there's 2 sharks. We're in trouble. That's it. I'm going to have to eat a piece of this meat, and it's going to make my water go down. Dead. Okay, what do we do here? I don't know what we do here. I can't make a stone axe. I don't. There's got to be a pineapple around here somewhere. I'm done. Oh my lord, that is like God sent. Okay, we can make it now. All right, we can take 2 shark bites. We just have to get to the thing before they get to us. So what we need to do here There they are. All right, there's one close and one over there. I do not need to go when they're close. I need to go when they're away. So that one's over there. And I need to swim as fast as I stinking can. Okay, I think we're just gonna have to go for it here. We die, right? Park too far away. Oh, we're in trouble. No. They're too close. They are way too close. There's no way I make that. Alright, come on now. Go away from me, please. Can you please swim away from me? Alright, there's one. We can deal with him. The other one's further away. Just swim to the boat. I just gotta swim to the boat. If I get hit twice, I get hit twice. I made it! Holy crap, we made it. Holy crap, we made it. That's beat crazy. Alright. Risque. Alright, buddy boy. Now we got 2 shots. This is not good. Well, shoot. That is definitely going to be a bad day for us. So we have 2 sharks eating our whole damage. Okay, game, you just had to make it hard on us, didn't you? We're going to have to kill one of these sharks, man. We've got to get rid of one of them. There's no way I can't not get rid of them. Like, I don't know what to do here. This is kind of scary, actually. First and foremost, we need to research a couple of things here. I need to pick this up. What's this thing? Oh, a gift. Okay, let's open this. Alright, we need... Alright, we got 7 of these now. Let's do 7. We need to build rafts. There's my plastic. Need to do that and then do that. Okay. Alright, it's going to be very, very important that we fish. I do have some fish to cook here. Let's go ahead and do that. We need to make a wooden spear. And we have nowhere near the amount of material to do that, so we're definitely going to need to do this. Is there anything to eat here? No, we're just gonna have to eat one of these. It just is what it is. And when you eat raw meat, it takes away your water. It's kind of we're on the boat though, we're okay. We made it back to safety. We can survive. That was interesting. Most importantly right now is getting ourselves in a position where we can not get eaten. I just want to focus on him. We do need to be able to killing me, Smalls. Okay, so what we're going to need to do is get some... I think we need to really focus on trash collection now. It's kind of our next big thing. We've got to have materials to repair the boat and to fight off the sharks with. So, collecting things by hook, not going to be the way we need to play it. We need to get these nets as fast as possible. Okay. Are you serious? I haven't gotten the plastic, man. Come on, bro. I'll do my best to stop the sharks. I mean, there's not really much I can do there. mean, I'll do everything I can, but there's not much I can do to stop these sharks from eating my boat. Let's go ahead and put these in there. Maybe if I put on the shark head, they'll leave me alone. You think that's what it is, or are they mad that I have a shark head on my boat? I really need those 3 leaves, please. Nope. Alright, I'm eating your friend out of spite. You eat my boat, I eat your friend. Shark meat. Yummy. Punks. Okay. Sorry. These sharks drive me nuts. Alright, cool. Let's get on with it. Alright, brickies, you need to be done, please. Alright, so I think the main thing here, again, is we're gonna be focusing on nets, man. Let's get us some net going. Leaves, gonna be huge to collect those. Once we get nets going, we'll be in a lot better position. Okay, well, that's a bummer. Go. Now, if they latch on to those nets, we're just going to pick them up so they can't destroy them, because they will destroy them, which is really bad. We want to, if they're on the net, we're just going to pick it up as fast as we can, so hopefully they don't break it. We can't pick up the wood, the wood squares, so I don't do that, but picking up the nets, definitely within the realm of what we can do, so we don't. Alright, we are doing okay. How are these things doing? They're getting there. Okay, let's put some plank down. Let's get some more water going. There we go. Alright, we're looking good here. I think, I think I need to make the raft one more bigger around if I can. I know we're looking kind of skimpy on plastic and wood here. Need more plastic. I need to make this raft just a hair bigger so that way I can put stuff down without these guys destroying it. Because if I put it down and they destroy the block, it destroys whatever is sitting on the block. So I gotta be very careful about that. Alright, I guess I'm full, aren't I? Alright. That's a lot of leaves, so we're gonna take that. Thank you very much. Alright, we're getting there. Alright, I'm gonna start stacking the food over here behind me so I know I have it. This thing, we'll just do that. I do have a lot of leaves in here, which is really... Oh, you know what? Oh, come on, man. Alright, so let's do that. Do that. And do that. Plastica. There we go. More wood. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Hook's about to go out, so we're gonna have to make another one of those here soon. But the nice thing is, just gonna make a ton of rope. There we go. So that way when we have the material, we can make collection nets, because why not make more collection nets, right? Oh, come on, that's on that. Throw the hook, buddy. Throw! It's just kind of hard to throw a plastic hook pretty far out there, but we got it. All right, how are we doing on this? What are we? Food? Okay. Put that there, that there, that there. That works. Alright, how we doing? 6 planks so we can make another net. Well, we're gonna need to make a hook sooner than that, fortunately. Okay. Is there... Oh god, I thought I saw 3 sharks there for a second. I was like, are you joking, dude? What is this game trying to do to me? I've already got 2. I don't need more than 2, man. 2's plenty. Trust me. At this point in the game, 2 sharks is more than enough. You're killing me with 2 already. You're really making it hardcore on me here by putting 2 sharks in water. Almost out of food here. No, sir. You don't get that. Leave it alone. That's all I can do. Need a couple more pieces and we can make 1 more net. Nice. I mean, they leave you alone for a decent amount of time, but it is definitely not a short amount of time. You know what I mean? Like, they're on me pretty quickly. There we go. Another one. Alright, we got an island here. What kind of island is this? It looks like a very large island at that. Not sure I really want to get into that. So, we do have these things now. Is it? Let's see here. Oh, we need to put down this guy, I think, and research some of the stuff we made. Yeah, let's put it like right here, I guess. Alright, research this. There we go. And now we have a smelter. Alright, we need wood for that. Boom. There we are. Where are we going to put you? Let's put him. This looks like a safe little spot right here. Yep, that's in the realm of being on board. Very nice. Very nice. Alright. Used all that. Now, we can do that. Okay, so, we researched nails. We need to research metal. Itch. That. Goo. Glass. Okay, cool. Copper 2. So we'll do that here in a minute. Get every barrel we can. I am going to use, if we're going to run into the island, I'll probably use the paddle to push us around it. We do not have the resources to stop at this island. It's a very big island, but I can't fight that stuff. No, God. So not fair, dude. Like, not fair at all. I'm using all my wood just to repair my daggum boat, man. Killing me, Smalls. Alright, yeah, I would love to go on this island, but we just can't. I'm getting out of here. We'll go ahead and swim around this bad boy. Going sideways. I see bad things afoot over there. See that thing flying around the sky over there? Yeah, very scary. No, thank you, my friend. We're looking on health. Alright, boat's back to good health. How many ropes we got? Let's see. Oh, we got a lot of rope. Nice. Alright, so we just need planks now. It's kind of our main concern. Yeah, I would definitely love to do this island. I just don't think we can afford it. Nope. Okay, so we need to, oh, yeah, check it out. So we have a piece of metal. Let's research that. Hey, look at that. We got a brand new grill. We need whatever those are. How do I make those? Aha! Okay, how do we make those now? Ah, we make them out of metal. Very nice. And we're hungry again. Beautiful. All right, we need to start fishing, so let's do that. I think what I'm going to do, I'll protect the boat, make a fishing rod. Need more planks. Wonderful. We're going to have to be quick. If they get onto one of our nets here, we're gonna have to be fast, man. Cannot be letting them eat my nets. So maybe what we'll do too is we'll build wood out around the nets as we get them put down to kind of guard them from being bitten. You know. Alright, what do we need for... Alright, we got that. Let's start... oh, you know what? Yeah, that sucks. Wait a minute. I can make one of these things. Let's do that. Research it. Here we go. Hello. Lots of new items. Large crop plot, scrap hook, metal axe, metal spear, net launcher. Woohoo! Some other things as well. So we learned some new items there. That's going to help out a ton. We really need to fish. We are getting very low on food. But that is some sweet wooden leaves there I gotta grab. Yeah! There we go. More rope. 2 more nets there. I can put one there and one there, but I think... yeah, we'll work on that. What was the next thing we need to make? Hinge. Let's do that. Get a hinge researched. What does that give us? Anchor. What? We got an anchor now. Stationary anchor. Very nice. There's no way to fight that, honestly. There's nothing I can do. Not a daggum thing. I'm just gonna bite the same spot. Ooh, I can make metal now. Alright, that is going to be our first priority, is making a metal spear so we can fight off the sharks. In the meantime, we need fish. Yeah, unfortunately, I just can't do anything about the sharks right now. There's just too many of them. And we're hungry. Do we have anything? We have nothing. Do we have any food in here? Nothing. Hey, I got a potato. Look at that. Blurry vision. I'm starving to death because my food goes so fast. All I can do is die. Alright, so we have the metal. We just need the metal. So let's get that going, please. I would really like to have a... there we go. A metal spear here soon. That would be a lot more helpful in keeping the sharks away from my boat. Granted, there's 2 of them, but I feel like once I get a metal spear, I'll be able to keep them off my boat a lot faster. Here, you mind putting some of these barrels closer, game? Holy, dude. Help a brother out, you know what I'm saying? We could probably pick this table up. It looks like he's coming in to eat me. He's spilling it. Also, are you gonna bite the same thing? Yeah, boy. Oh, we are out of space. Okay. You know what? Can we make another one more spear? I mean, I'm almost ready for a metal spear, though. Just need one more piece of metal. Alright, we're gonna wait on that because, honestly, I've got enough wood and plastic to fix the boat a little bit, so I think that's what I'm gonna do, is just fix it up. Yeah, that works. Okay. Yeah, we're looking solid here. Oh, what is that? Is that a raft? Bro, hello. Oh, they're rafters. How are you, my friend? Let's go over here to this raft. Can I get to it? It seems to be quite a ways away. Yeah, it's a lot further away than I thought it was. Well, sorry, bud. Can't help you. Not much I can do for you, my friend. Please leave my boat alone. Leave my boat alone. Thank you. This metal almost done. I can make my metal pickaxe or metal spear. Oh, metal. What else do we need for metal spears? 6 things. Guess we shouldn't have repaired the boat so much, huh? Where is all the trash, man? Come on now. I'm dying over here, bro. I need some stuff. Speed this little shindig up here. Need wood badly so I can get a spear, man. Give me that wood. God, it's right on it. Perfect. We need a couple more pieces of wood. We can make a spear and then we can protect our boat. Huge. How are we looking? 2 more. Whoa. spear. And I can put one of those on. There we go. Very nice. Okay, now. We have a metal spear. That's right, bitches. Now what you want, huh? I think the next thing we need to make is a hinge and a storage container. The one we have is kind of small, so I want to make this wooden one. It's going to be bigger. We can repair the boat now. We can fix the boat. We'll also get... There you go. That means the other shark's coming. Where's he at? Uh-oh, what did we lose there? Lost something. That's much better. Okay, let's put him there. There you go. Okay, we need that right there. Perfect. Okay, let's stick this guy right there. Now, what can we put in here? Oh, yes, look at this. I do want to keep this stuff on me because I'll need this for crafting all the stuff we're doing. But other than that, I think we are good to go. We do need to put that in there. Do not want to let those things go by. Some crates are invaluable. They have so much stuff in them. Okay. We're getting there. We're moving. We're moving along. I think there's those iron potatoes and there's no potatoes in there. Okay. Alright, I think we're in a spot now where we can kind of chill, but we need to fish, build up our food supply. I kind of want to make this a food bin. So let's take all this stuff out of here. We'll put it here. Shark's gonna be coming to eat here in just a second. Where's he at? There's gonna be a shark coming. The barrels are getting away because I'm waiting on sharks. There he is. Nice. Let's repair that one. Okay. Very nice. I am using so much wood to repair this boat. It's not even funny, man. I'm getting kind of irritated. We need to fish. Alright, we're gonna fish for a minute. I think we'll just get our food up and running. While we're doing that, we smelt as much metal as possible. In the process, we'll collect as much wood and things as possible. Just because we need to stockpile a little bit of food. We're kind of like on that edge of we have enough food, but we don't have enough food. So let's get stockpiled up a little bit, get ourselves in a really good spot, and then we'll smelt all this metal down while we do it. So that way we can have backup weapons and other things. I'd really like to get that leaf, is what it is. As we do this, hopefully we can make more nets. lot of trash around here real quick. Let me clean this up. This is actually a good little trash area here. Nice thing is I do have the metal hook, or the metal spear, so I am able to do pretty good damage to the things. I do need to have an anchor on me just in case I do kill the sharks. I would like to collect them if possible. Right now we just need to do this. Plastic. We just need more planks is what we're looking for. Alright, the other one's coming. Let's find him. He's coming somewhere soon. Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? I know you're on your way, aren't you, Sharky boy? There he is. At least they're not attacking at the same time right now, which is actually a good thing. Allows me to get them off the boat a little bit easier without losing stuff. How much for a metal hook? Oh, I can make one of those. There we go. Nice. Now I got a metal hook. Should last a little bit longer than the plastic one. Oh wow, it throws better too. Hello. That's huge. That's way better. Okay. So way better hook. I am full on. What am I full on, bro? Really? Okay. So let's put potatoes in here, fish in here. Okay, let's swap some of this out on the bar here. We need to cook this stuff. Very nice. Fish will be done soon. All right, we're cruising. We're getting there. All right, so I really want to put some focus in. I think what we're going to do now, we're going to put some very, very heavy focus into getting. Go ahead and just fill that up, honestly. Which plank do I have? I got a bit. My main focus is going to be to get a few more fish, and then we're really, really, really going to focus on the collection nets. I am just passing tons of trash, and if I can extend these collection nets out to the side, we will catch all this. It'll make my life so much easier. So let's do that. It is collection net time. All right, so for that, we also need wood for the area. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a row of wood across the front of this, so the sharks do not bite onto the collection nets, kind of like a little buffer zone. It's gonna be what it is. Go. I'm gonna eat a little extra food real quick, just because. All right, we're getting there. Right now I'm really going to focus heavy on trash collection and net collection making. think that should be our kind of our main focus right now. And I think the boat's wide enough for now. We got plenty of room to be able to hang out on here. Did I just see 3 sharks? Dude, I swear to God, I'm seeing 3 sharks. Like, am I losing it, man? I don't know what's going on right now, but I swear I keep seeing 3 sharks. I really hope there's not 3. I think there's only 2, but I don't know. I keep seeing 3 out of the corner of my eye. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just hallucinating because there's too many sharks to keep track of. I'm trying to keep an eye on when they're coming up towards the raft, so I make sure I hit them right away, because if I do, it only costs me 1 wood to repair what they're biting on. Because all I have to do, I only have to hit them twice now. I'm going to need an anchor, and that was not good. I actually got out of the way. Yeah, that's not good. I need an anchor. I need to make an anchor, because if I need 2 planks, wonderful. Reason being, I want to have an anchor on my hotbar, so that way if we get if we kill the sharks, I want to be able to stop and get their body. That's going to be a very important endeavor, is making sure that we can stop and get the bodies of the sharks, because that is really good meat. And it's good food. I can't repair anything. I need wood. I'm so low on wood, man. You know what? I could paddle over to that island and anchor, kill the sharks, and get some stuff. Probably not a bad idea. I don't know. Let's just check it out. Screw it. If we can kill both the sharks, I think I can get the metal. And then I think I have enough in there to make an axe. I'm going to chop down these trees, I think, and get the wood and leaves from it. And then also get, I believe there's a crate on here that we need to get. Okay. Well, yeah. I want to be able to get on the boat easily. I don't want to, tools, axe. I need 8 pieces of wood for, that's not good. And we only have 4. So I can't make an axe. What about a, yeah, 6 for that one, which is not horrible. But they are almost dead, honestly. Well, kind of wasted this anchor if I don't go get what's on this island, so we might as well just run over here real quick. Whoa, that was weird. Alright, watermelon. What's that? Oh, hello. I don't need flowers, but I will take a bolt all day long. Let's go, dude. Oh, yeah, let's go. Pineapples. I don't need those. What's a pineapple? What's a pineapple? Pineapple. I don't need seeds. Honestly, I don't need seeds. Okay, that's cool. So There is a decent sized reef here, it looks like, but I just don't know. I mean, I could kill the sharks. I just don't have a lot of food on me, is the thing. But if I kill the sharks, I could cook them. Let's go back to the boat here. Let's see if the sharks attack. They are very low, and there's a reef here. I want to go grab some stuff. I'd like to make another one of these, honestly, because I need... Oh, I got 8 wood. Wait a minute. Oh, baby, let's go. I can cut down trees now. Let's stinking go, baby. Oh, yeah, let's go. Okay. That was wunderbar. They're both there. Let's go. All right, let's empty our pockets. I'm gonna take this with me. I'm gonna take this with me. I'm gonna put that in there. You know what? That's fine. I'll take that. We need to grab some water. No, we're good. We have pineapples. Okay, let's go. I need to go get some stuff off this reef before those sharks come back. Metal, where are you, metal? It's really what I'm hunting right now is metal. I am hunting sand and clay. Oh, wow, that is way faster. Hello. Okay. Metal pickaxe for the win, dude. Let's go. Way faster. Don't forget to get air. You are a human, you need air. Alright, as much metal as we can get. That is the goal here. I do want to see if I can get enough sand and clay to make another smelter. That would be huge. I just need 12 of each. So that would be good if we can find enough. Scrap's always good. I kind of swam away from the boat, but I think there's stuff over here. Okay. But I need to find more sand and clay. I just don't want the sharks to respawn and then come over. Oh, here we go. No more reef over here, dang it. I guess I could run over there real quick. If the sharks aren't back yet, I could deal with it. Just need to get as much sand and clay as possible. I don't know if there's enough on this island. I think there might be, I just need to find it. Although those sharks come back pretty daggum quick, so I gotta be careful here. I mean, we are a ways away from the raft, so hopefully we don't get attacked, but you never know. Alright, how many we get? No, definitely not enough. Okay, something we can do though, which will help us out here. Grab some wood while we're here. I know it's not a ton, but it's going to be enough to help us as we get back on the boat. I mean, 10 wood is 10 wood. Plus, we still got one more tree to knock down, so yeah. We did get 8 more metal. Is there another portion of reef that is around here on this other side that I can swim? I don't think there is, but I mean... yeah, not very much here on this island, but that's okay. It was good enough, right? And I think, are the sharks back? Yep, shark is back. I only see one though, which I'm hoping there's only one. That would be nice, right? If there's only one, that would be wonderful. Let's do this. We're gonna keep that on us. This goes in the food bin. We'll take that back. Very much. Bin. We'll cook the shark meat here in a minute. I'm gonna put the seeds in there. This fish too. Okay. It is best if we keel our boat up. Here we are. Put that down, bro. Leave it alone, Holmes. Good God, man. Like, just put that piece of the boat on. It's not cool, dude. I think we only got one shark though, which is nice. We're back to one. I would be very grateful. Seems like we are. Otherwise, another one would have attacked already, I think. Any fresh water here? Here we are. We're gonna have to do some fishing here. Let's get our more water here. Alright, so I think what I want to do first is get one more net down right here. And then once we have that net down, we're gonna work on running the front wood part of the raft around the front of it to protect them so I don't have to pick them up. And we will start expanding our collection. I mean, basically that's all I'm doing. I'm just working on getting collecting. That's going. Look at this. See, we're starting to collect some stuff. This is great. Yeah, perfect. 5. We're starting to collect things. We're gonna run into this island, so I am gonna have to. Oh my. You know what? I need to go to this island. I need to make an anchor. Do I have enough to make an anchor? I do. I need to go over here, though. This is going to be risky, but I really need to do this because there's a really, really good spot here on this island we need to go to. And, it's going to be worth it, honestly. So, let's just do it. Anchor right there. That works for me. There's a lot of metal on this island. That's the reason I'm stopping here. And if we can... There's a lot of trees, too. So if I can get some food going Alright, Mr. Piece of Shark Meat, can you finish cooking, please? Make my life a little bit better. Do I have any wood at all? No, I do not. Okay, so I'm gonna go cut some trees down real quick. That'll kind of be our first thing we do here. I'm not gonna fight the shark. There is only one shark, which is good. That's huge. I think that bird's gonna leave me alone. I'm pretty sure it will. I need to go cut down some trees. And then we need to go for a swim out here. But I'm going to have to start by getting a some wood, because I need to roast some seaweed. So we're going to do that. Chop down some wood here. Hey, look at chicken. He's running across the screen there. What you doing, homie? Hey, berries, berries. What's this guy? This is the trader. What's up? Trading post. Awesome. Very nice. Okay, well, some stuff here we can buy later. Nice crate right here that we can get into as well. We're going to go and grab all these fruits. Very nice. There are crop plots that we can put down, and we are starting to get some seeds for these trees, like the mango and the coconut trees, which would be renewable resource for wood on our boat. So we may go ahead and start growing some of those soon. We're going to need to get dirt to do that so we can make some soil, but I think if we can survive this island, which I'm pretty sure we can, okay, we'll have enough wood to do what we need to do here. I do not want to fight the bird that's flying around over there. I don't have a bow and arrow, so I'm hoping he doesn't aggro onto me. He might. If he does, he's pretty easy to deal with. Just kind of run away. And he tries to drop a giant rock on your head. So all you gotta do is just run so he can't hit you. Usually the best thing to do anyways. There's a cave down here I'd like to get into. I am going to have to go make a shovel to do so. That's why I'm getting as much wood as possible right now. Let's see. I think I can avoid this guy. As long as he doesn't come attack me. Oh, pretty sure he saw me. Let's see. Yep, he's going to get a rock. Alright, we'll just have to make sure he doesn't drop it on our head. And here he comes. Yeah, there he is. Angry little fella. Hello, how are you? Yep. Yeah. Try and drop rocks on my head, buddy boy. Go somewhere else. That shark is going a lot further than I thought he would go. I need him to be... Ooh, I might have to move my boat. I do have a lot of planks now, though, which is good. So we can move the boat. Wow, you were right there, aren't you, Mr. Shark? And the bird almost dropped a rock on my head. That was not cool, man. The shark's over there now. He shouldn't be able to get me before I get on my boat. There we go. Alright, we need to make a paddle for one. That's the first thing we need to do. And 2 nails. Where's our nails? There they are. We need a paddle, plastic, and rope. Let's make a paddle. Okay, that goes there. Alright, so we need to have another anchor too. So do we have enough to make another anchor? Yes, we do. No, we do not. Do we have any rocks in here? No, we do not. So I need to go get 2 rocks, which I can go do way over there on the other side. Not a big deal. Okay, there's that. How much wood do we have? Where's our plastic, by the way? let's put the seeds in here. We got some new fruits and things. I probably need to make another chest. How much does a chest cost me on wood? 8 wood. Yikes. Okay. It's fine, I guess. We're just gonna have to deal with that. Food bin. So much more room for activities. Okay, we are almost dying of hunger. Can we just, like, not do that, please? Alright, what's it take to make real? Okay, alright, here we go. Here we go. Alright, we're doing pretty good here. We got a few more trees we can go get. I do need to make those while we're here. I'll keep that on me. This thing I can get rid of. I'm not going to need that anymore. I am going to need to move my boat, but I need a little bit more. What do we need? Rocks? Yeah, we need rocks and wood to do that. So, interesting. What do we need for clippers? We need 5. Right, so we're definitely going to work on that. That's going to be our main priority with the wood that we have, is getting these 5 made. And I think I can grab that one. Let's see. Yep, I can grab that one. I can grab that one. And if we need to, we can go run around and get some more done. All right, what do I need for a shovel? 6 wood. Okay. So we'll have to do that when we come back. I am going to need to put a little wood on the Barbie here. So, there's that. Let's go quick. Oh, you know what else I need? 6 for that too. Okay. Shoot. We're gonna need to go chop down more wood. So yeah, we'll go do that. I'll leave that cooking. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this water. Really wish that would get done. All right, it did. Perfect. That is wonderful. Okay, let's get this water done. Okay, we're off to get more wood with our axe. Off we go. Alright, we'll go chop down a few more trees, and then I think we'll be in a good spot. We'll be able to finish out a shovel. That will be the one thing we do need. We also need to make a bow and some arrows. So that's going to be kind of our main focus for the next little things we get off this island. We're cutting down trees, we're getting bow, we're getting arrows, we're getting a shovel. So we'll need that. And then, honestly, once we have the bow and arrows, we probably could fight the bigger animals on the island. They are not too terribly difficult to do, but it's not the easiest thing in the world to do. You just need to get as much wood as possible without getting hit by anything. So, yeah, there's that. I have a feeling these animals are probably going to aggro on me here before too long. We'll keep an eye out for them. There he is over there. Let's see. Which wood do we got here? 20? Not bad, not bad. That's a full stack. And we got a few more trees to go here too, which is nice. There we go. Alright, we're up to 30. That was a good one. I got quite a bit. I don't know if he's seen me or not. No, it doesn't look like he's seen me just yet, so we're good there. Pineapple. We don't need the seeds currently, so we'll get rid of those. I am going to go ahead and run down here. I think I can get away with it if I run through this cave. Can I get through here? Yep, get through. Alright, so that's what we need the shovel for. We can dig those up with a shovel. Now we're going to go ahead and grab these mushrooms in this box in here while we're here. We'll come back and get the dirt here in a minute, but we might as well grab this while we're here. Because that gave me some more wood. Alright, so we got 43 wood. Absolutely fantastic. We can craft everything we need to on the bows and possibly even a new spear, which would be really good for us. Alright, we should only have a couple more pieces of goo to get to be able to get the shark right there. I don't think I'm going to dive in the water just yet. Alright, let him get over there on the other side of the boat. Hello, how are you? Alright, we need one more goo. That's good. So we're doing well on that. Yeah. We'll just go do our thing. Okay, we need drink some water. Okay, we need a shovel and a bow. So let's make a bow. Let's make arrows. Arrows I need stone for. Wonderful. That sucks. I can't make any. Jesus. You know what? We're just gonna have to find some stone real quick and come back. That is that. Okay, let's make some hookers. Oh, we used it to make a bow. We need 2 more. Fine, we can do that. Shovel. That was the other thing we needed, right? So a shovel, we need a bolt. There we go. There we are. Looking good. Okay, so let's leave this here for right now. I'm honestly going to leave the shark meat in here for now. I would like to make another grill if I can. Can I make that? Yeah, I can make that, honestly. What else? That than the one we're working with. So let me do this, pick this up, and then we're going to place this thing in. There we go. Now we can cook 3 at a time. Oh yeah, we're moving up in the world. Okay, we are slamming here. We have a lot of fruits there, which is really good. I am going to keep meat on me. there. All right, we're doing good, man. We are rocking and rolling. Two out of it. Very nice. Now I just need to make another one of those real quick. Okay. I have just enough. Perfect. Alright, it worked out great. Alright, so this worked out wonderful. Let's get rid of this thing. We don't need it. This is food. Bow we're going to put as... We don't really need the axe anymore, so we're going to leave it behind with that. Ooh, what is glass? Did we research that yet? Oh, what is that? That is a new purifier, water purifier. Wonderful. So, alright, we're almost out of planks, so we gotta be careful with that because we use a lot of them, but we did get all the gear we needed, but we do need arrows, so we just need to wait till we get some rock. So I think what we'll do now, I need to stop putting planks in there because my arrows take 3 planks to make arrows. So let's do that. Can we make flippers? Yes, we can. Alright, now we swim faster. Wonderful. Okay. Food, look at that. Yay. Alright, we're gonna do one more cup here. And then I'm gonna go get stuff underneath. Now, if I need to make another hook, does it cost me? It costs me planks as well. So we're kind of in trouble there. We have 4 planks left out of everything, but we'll deal with that later. Right now, I need to go see if I can find some rocks so I can make a couple of arrows. The reason being is there's another creature here on this reef I really need to go after. Be it the pufferfish. They are down here hanging out, chilling, just waiting to blow up in my face and kill me. So, with that being said, let's see if we can find a couple of rocks real quick. I do swim faster, which is very nice. Here we go. That is the pufferfish right there. That's the guy we do not want to screw with at the moment. I mean, we could beat him with a spear, I just do not want to. I would rather take him off with arrows. A little bit easier. So, let's go do that, and then we'll go get this metal that's here at the bottom of the sea. Once we have the arrows, we can go kill the other creatures on the other side of the island as well. That will make it easier to go get the other trees over there. Alright, 6 arrows. That's all we get. Alrighty, and another piece of meat. Very nice. And I should have more water to take with me. Very good. Alright, we're off and running. Alright, this puts us pretty close to full, and we've got 1 backup for all. Right. I don't think the shark's going to attack me over here. I really hope he won't. I don't know if he's close enough or not. This is going to be kind of a tester to see. I don't like where he's at currently, but if we get attacked over here, it might be lights out. Not going to lie. Alright, got our arrows back, and we got the pufferfish. Very nice. Alright, so I'll tell you what's going to be a real good indicator. Oh, we're out of here, out of here, out of there. This is not good. This is going to take us a minute. Alright, so let's swim over here. And if we don't get attacked by the shark right here, I don't think we'll get attacked by the shark. Okay, good. We're not going to get attacked by the shark. Yep, okay. We are far enough away, so that is good. I think I have enough pickaxe to do this lower level. We'll see. I really hope we do. If not, I'll go get more wood. But this is what it is. Okay, here we go. Alright, we're gonna have to watch our air here because we are going deep. We need to leave with enough air to get to the surface so we don't take full damage. But we are faster with the flippers on, so that is a good thing. I think it's time to go up. Yeah, we're deep, so we really need to watch our way here. Alright, almost there. Alright, time to go to the surface. We should make it right before we start taking damage. Nope, took a tiny little bit of damage there. Not a big deal. Okay, back down we go! A lot of metal on this island, so this is worth it. It's a little dark, but it's fine. We made it. Down we go. Lots of scrap metal here. Lots of metal, scrap metal. This is a really good island. I love this one. This is absolutely wonderful. Go ahead and grab all this, grab this last piece of metal, and then go get some more air. We're gonna have to make 3 or 4 trips more down here to get the rest of this. There's a lot of copper here too. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it because we're gonna need it later. But we are right in the cusp of taking some serious damage here. All right, we have not much room left. What is this? Silver smoothie. What is that one? That is... Oh, why can't I read it? Oh, well, we know what vegetable soup is. We can get rid of that one. Silver smoothie, I'm not really too worried about either. I want the room for my stuff. I did get some wood down here, which is going to be huge for us. Okay, back down we go. See, it almost takes half my air to get down here, so we got to be very careful. Going up is a little bit faster, but we've got to leave with this much left, and we're out of hook. So, what does that mean for us? It means we can go back to our boat, we can make another hook, which would be good, and we will be able to come back here. I probably should go ahead and kill the other puffer fish here, since I have the ability to. I just need to watch out. Yeah, that's a bad thing. The shark is right there as well. You know what? We might just go ahead and take out the shark, kill him. Kill the puffer and clear that reef right there. There's another reef on the other side too we're going to do. So we're going to definitely spend probably another, I don't know, probably a good hour or so on this island. This is pretty long stream, but hey, you know what? We haven't been on for a while, so let's see what we can do for this. Okay. We need a hook. We will take care of him in just a minute. We need a hook, which means we need to go here. Very nice. That works out wonderful. Okay. I don't think we need these blueprints anymore because we have these in our thing, right? Do I have those learned? Yeah, right there, and right there. Okay, yeah, so we're good. We don't need these. That makes room. Leave that to food. Take those out of there. What else doesn't belong in here? That doesn't belong in here. There we go. Alright, well, we got our hook, so that's good. How much wood do we have left? 5. With that, I would like to go ahead and do that just to make 12 arrows versus 6. 12 is better. Okay. Just going to create a little space. These things can be open, so I'm just going to go ahead and learn them real quick so they don't take up space in my inventory and my crates. We are going to do some storage management here in a little bit. The shark, I'm kind of waiting on him to attack because I do want to kill him. I think I hear him coming. Let's go ahead and get a little metal going. We'll worry about that later, honestly. Yeah, there's some planks in there we could. But honestly, what I really am looking for is... Shoot, we're out of planks. Okay. Do I have any watermelon? I do. Let's take these with us just in case we run out of water. We'll kill the shark here in a minute. You know what? Actually, be it as it may, kind of think about just letting this shark attack me and seeing if I can't stop him. All right. Oh yeah, I did it. I did it. Let's go. You can't get me, punk. You can't touch me. Let's cook this up while we're gone. We'll put the rest of it away. Here we go. Got a little more food here. We'll keep it. Okay. All right, so we killed the shark, so let's go ahead and swim this barrier here. Get all of our stuff. We do have shoes still, which is really good. So, is that another? Whoa, hold on. What was that? Oh, it's a bird. Okay, I was like, what the hell, man? Did another shark spawn? That would be bad. Now it's my chart. It might spawn 2 next time when it rolls back. We'll see. We're about out of air here. The other thing I'm looking for here, if we can get the rest of our clay and our sand to get another maybe 1 or 2 smelters going, that is going to really free us up to do some other stuff. We can really smelt down our metal, our goo, our sand, all of our stuff faster. That would be a huge plus. We are going to run into that puffer here in just a second. There he is. So let's make sure we... I have to grab a few more of these rocks just in case. Almost out of air there. Alright, let's go fight the pufferfish. What's up, my dude? How you doing? Don't get too close to me. Oh, that's an arrow. Oh, that's an arrow. Oh, I missed. Okay, well, that's not good. Alright, no big deal. Grab some air. We're out of here. It's a piece of clay over there. I'll use as much of that as we can get. So that's good. We'll grab it. I am just going to work my way across the bottom of the ocean here, away from the boat. Grabbing everything I see. There's lots of clay there. We'll grab the rest of this metal and the rest of this reef over here. And then we will probably go fight the things on the island. That is going to be something else we need to do. Fight the birds and the boar and all that stuff on the island. They drop some good resources too, so I kind of want to go after them a little bit. Since we have the bow and arrow. I'd really like to have metal arrows, but I think stone arrows will be fine. I think we could still beat them with stone arrows. We'll just have to see what we can do. If we can't, we can. If we can't, you know, it is what it is. As always, we will give it our old college try and see what we can do. right, a little bit more clay and stuff here. And then, you know what I think we're probably going to do? We got one more island, and then we may be able to start heading towards our first POI. Now, in this game, I'll show you here in just a second, we do have a journal we are going to be reading from that tells us where kind of like civilization is. We're trying to find some other people here. So we do have a destination. We're not just floating around surviving for nothing. Let's see if we can make it down here and come back up without dying. I believe there's still a little bit of copper down here and some scrap metal. That is not good. We're out of water. We're running out of oxygen very fast. Whew, that was close. Alright, the more we get, the less deep we have to go. So let's see if we can get these last two and then get the heck out of here. Come back for these last two right here on the way up. I'm not going to grab those because I would take quite a bit of damage from oxygen. So I'm just going to get oxygen and then come back down for them. Yep, see, perfect. Back down we go. Alright, we got everything down there. That's good. That'll be really good for later. Okay, I think we got everything in the cave, right? Yep, we're good there. I think we've got this entire reef, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to head on to the island. We'll save some of our flippers. Let's grab this sand right here. That's always good to grab. There's a shark back now, and it looks like there are 2 sharks. Okay. So we are back to 2 sharks. Not a huge issue, since now that we got upgraded weaponry. But we are going to have to go fight us a bird and a boar. Okay, so what I think we'll do, let's fight the boar first. Because if we run out of arrow, I don't want to miss any arrows and lose any. I kind of want to... Yeah, let's fight the boar first. Why not? Or should we fight the bird first? Bird's already going for us, so let's just fight the bird first. Why not? Really can't miss, and we can't take shots like that. That would be bad. Did I miss my arrow? I did miss my arrow. Oh, this is not good. I don't know if I have enough arrows to finish this guy off, honestly. To tell you the truth, I can't miss. Right, we're just gonna have to play it easy, simple. 1 arrow at a time. See if 9 arrows can kill him. I think it's like 7 or 8 arrows with metal arrows. So I'm not sure if... Whew, that was close. He dropped that rock low, baby. Alright, we're getting there. Let's see if this kills him. I really need to keep an eye on him. Where's he at? There he is. There we go. So very simple, just easy little pattern to understand. You know, once he goes down, he's gonna grab a rock, he's gonna fly at me, I'm gonna shoot him with an arrow, he's gonna go leave. The reason I'm doing this is because the boar I can fight with the spear. I would not like to fight it with the spear, but if I absolutely have to, we can. So I'd like to try and kill the bird. That was not good. I am not going to take a chance of getting hit by another rock. So I'm going to flee to my boat. And hopefully he doesn't come after me, because that would be bad. I'm just going to watch the sky here on this beach. Make sure he's not coming after me, because if he is, I've got to make sure I dodge this. Okay. Is he anywhere? I don't see him yet. Could take a second. And then we got to make sure we don't get hit by a shark getting on our boat. Okay, I think we're good. I don't think he's after us. So I'm going to go ahead and head to the boat and make sure there's no sharks right here in the water. Yep, I can get on without getting hit. Yep, can. And then I can also defend the boat here. So, yeah, he's chilling over there right now. I wonder, do I have any wood at all? No, I don't think I do. I do not have any wood at all. Okay, so let's take the axe with us. Let's take that with us. Okay. Alright, I really need to go get the water portion of this thing done. But I guess if I get the wood, I'm fine. So if I beat these guys, I'll be alright. Alright, so let's go run around. Alright, we're doing better on health. Let's get back on the island here. Let's see if we can go fight this bird one more time. It is almost nighttime, but we're doing okay. I think if we can get the bird and the boar taken care of, we can create enough food and water to last us until we do the water portion. It's going to be like another, I mean, we got a little while left. There's still a good sized reef over there I want to do, and the reason I want to do it is because it does have a good amount of metal and clay and sand on it. So, you know, we can get another like maybe 10-15 metal, some clay and sand, definitely some seaweed for the goo. All good stuff. There's like maybe 2 or 3 more trees I can chop down here to give me some wood, so I should be able to get enough if we can kill this bird. Let's see if he'll aggro on us again. There's the boar right there. We'll fight him in a minute. Where are you going, buddy? You're landing up here. That's perfect. Attaboy. Yeah, run around over there. Okay, now I just hope he dies in 3 arrows. That's kind of what I'm hoping for at this point. So. Yeah, missed me. Okay. I have 2 shots on this guy that I need to hit, and hopefully he will die on one of them. That's 1. Okay, well, I don't know what to do. I guess we could go run chop down a tree if he doesn't die and get 6 more arrows. But I'm really kind of hoping he dies on this arrow. This will be very, very good if he does. Die. Nope. Okay, we're in trouble. Alright, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna run down here and jump off the side of this mountain. We're gonna try and do something. This bird is gonna be after us, the boar is gonna be after us, but we gotta get this tree. Here he comes. And we run at him. Good, missed. And we just gotta get this. Perfect. Take that. He'll fly at us one more time here. And we just run straight ahead. Yep, missed us. Okay. And we're off and inside. Okay, I think we got enough wood. We can make enough arrows. I'm hoping 6 more arrows kills this dude. While we're here, we can go ahead and shoot. I don't think I have any metal cooked. If we have metal cooked, I'm going to make metal arrows, honestly. That would probably be the best thing to do. Although, you know what? I don't think we can make metal arrows yet. I'm pretty sure we can't. Alright, we got 5 pieces of wood. Let's see how many arrows that gets us. If we can, I don't think we can make metal arrows. I think we're missing something ingredient-wise for metal arrows. Alright, let's do a little get on the boat without getting bitten by a shark. That didn't work. Let's not get bit by another shark. Thank you. Okay. Where you at, other sharky boy? Yep, I don't have enough for that. So let's do that. I want to cook that meat. Damn, I probably should put it in there. Cool water. We'll see. Off we roam. Let's go try and beat this dude. Oh, you meal. I really hope we can beat this bird. The only bad thing is I think I've lost most of my arrows. Like, you don't get a lot of arrows back if you let them de-render for that long. And that's going to be a bummer, especially trying to kill the boar. But I do have the spear to fight the boar with, so I'm not too awful worried about it. I just got to be very careful. He can kill me very quickly if he gets pinned. So we're going to be very, very, very careful. He's not going to get pinned. We're going to kill him. And that is going to be that. Alright, birdie bird. Let's do this, my guy. Yeah, there's a bull right there. Alright, bird, come here. Hey, yo, I'm up here, homie. Can you aggro, please? I'm right here on the edge. Just need you to aggro. Alright, we're going to stand here. You should aggro on this pass right here, on this pathing. Nope, we did not. Let's see if we can get him to aggro over here. Probably right here would be the best area to do it. And, yep, there he goes. That is not a good place for him to grab a rock at, because I won't be able to see him coming over the top. I follow that arrow, follow that arrow, follow that arrow. Okay. Got it. Hello, bird. Can you aggro, please? Thank you. How many more arrows do I gotta shoot you with for you to die, man? Please be like one or two more. You gotta die, don't you? You gotta be low on health, man. I mean, I can see my arrows sticking out of you. I need them back, bro. Give me my arrows back. I'm hoping he dies right here. That would be the best case scenario. Come on. There, finally. Okay. I'm just gonna go all the way down to the beach. Where's the boar? Over there. Can you go in the water? Are you shitting me, bro? Oh, water, man. This boar's coming, isn't he? I gotta be careful. This boar's coming. The sharks are coming. God damn it, dude. Alright, let me just swim. I feel like I'm about to get hit by every animal that's not supposed to fight me, because this thing rolled down into a wave and it's being stupid. Like, quit doing that. Got him. Okay, I got all of them. Sweet. Okay, now we have 6 arrows left, so let's put those into the boar, and then we'll fight the boar with the thing. So this guy does this awesome charge at you, which means all you gotta do is just run to the side, and usually he will miss you. And here he goes. I'm gonna put every bit of I have for that in there, and then I'm gonna do this. And then we're gonna get him where he doesn't go very far, and then we'll do that. Try and just get real close to him here. Put him on the wall. That would be a good thing. There should only be a couple more hits here. Should be getting low. There he goes. Alright. Alright, we got 6 arrows back, I believe. Yep, very nice. We got the leather, feathers, chicken, heads, meat. Okay, we got some cool stuff there. Alright, now that we've got those guys dead, I can kind of free roam this island a little bit. Let's go see if there are any more trees. There may be 1 or 2. that I have not gotten just yet. Maybe up here on top of this hill. I don't know. I want to see if there's any more trees I can chop down. Because if there are, I really could use the wood. If not, we're going to have to get in the water quick. I don't think there are. Alright, let's just go look, see if I missed any trees at all. I think I chopped them all down, though. Yeah, I did, and I am out of water. Okay, so what we're going to have to do here, I'm going to go ahead and get the water here. Shoot. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll just get rid of that, Honestly, 2 nails I'm not worried about. That's fine. Okay, let's do this. Takes 5 arrows to kill a pufferfish. There are 3 pufferfish here, so I cannot miss once, otherwise I lose my arrows. And yeah. We have just enough arrows left to finish this off, which is huge. I have enough pickaxe that I'm gonna wait until I get to the bottom down there. It is deep, so I'm gonna have to be careful with my oxygen here. All right, let's go aggro this guy. Now, once you do this a few times, you'll get used to the islands. They're kind of... There's like certain ones that are all the same. Okay, how we doing on space? We're doing fine on space. Okay. Sand and clay. That's what we're here for as well. So, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get all the metal first. Then we'll get sand and clay. I don't want to waste my hook. I mean, I've got quite a bit. I'll go ahead and get these right here. I still do have flippers, which is good. One more puffer fish I see out there. And he is deep, so I gotta be careful here. We're gonna have to get some breath, go down and kill him, and then come back up. And shit. This isn't good. Let's get rid of the leaves, I guess. I need space for some other stuff. So, I mean, I kind of want to go back to the boat, honestly. I can go back to the boat. I probably should go back to the boat and reset and empty my inventory. Just because of how much, God, I'm out of air. This is going to hurt. Okay. Alright, let's go after the metal, and then we'll head to the boat. There is some stuff I want to grab here. Tell you what I might do. I might just prioritize whatever I can't grab to float, and then I'll see if I can come back and it's still here. This is the other thing I wanted to grab, but there's a... Shoot, I better head to the surface, otherwise I'm gonna die. I can make some room by doing this. That's all we got left anyway, so might as well get rid of it, right? Now, the reason I did that, and the reason I wanted to do that, is there's a lot of sand and clay here, but there is a crate right over here. And I want what's in it. A lot of planks. Let's go. Huge. Absolutely fantastic. There go my flippers, so I'm no longer fast. Those planks just saved the day, though, so we're looking good. Okay. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna grab some of this clay and see how much we got. We've got quite a bit, but I'm gonna grab as much as I can in scrap metal, heading back to the boat here, just as a kind of good measure. I think we have more in our chest as well, so we should be good as far as getting ooh, I am slow. I'm going to take a lot of damage to get into the surface if I do that again. I did not realize how much slower I am. So again, clay, sand, we'll make another what's it called, kiln or forge, so we can forge out our metal, or smithy, whatever we call it. Forge, I think is what it is. Smelter, I think that's what it's called, smelter. So we'll do that, get the smelter going. And what is it called? Yep, smelter. So we'll do the smelter. I'll have a couple of them. What is this? Is that something floating over there? Or is that just a rock? Okay, it's just a rock. I'm really happy our flippers held on through that last little deep bit there, so I was able to do it. If I didn't have the flippers, we would not be able to do that. Absolutely perfect timing. We'll just grab the rest of the seaweed that we can carry. I think we're full. Yikes. You know what? Now that I've killed everybody, I don't need these arrows, so I'd rather have the seaweed than arrows, because I can make more arrows. I'm not too worried about arrows. And eventually I'm going to want to make metal arrows anyways, so I'm not too worried about that right now. I can take 2 more scrap pieces. I can take quite a bit more sand and clay. So let's sand and clay this thing up over here in the shallows. Did get some new stuff there. Let's see, bird head, screech head to remember it by. It's like I guess it's a trophy, little trophy. I've got. I can take more seaweed. I did make room for that, so let's take as much seaweed as possible. How much more scrap can we take? 2. These 2 will be our scrap that we're gonna take. Sand and clay I can take more of. Let's grab that. Perfect. I do have enough for another smelter just in my pocket right now, plus what I have in my chest on the boat. We'll grab as much as we can here. I'd love to take the scrap, but it's not necessary right now. I mean, I could use it, but not like 100% necessary, you know what I mean? Okay, we're done. That is the island, and that took a little while to do, but you know what? It was worth it, man. Absolutely phenomenal island. We got a ton of stuff out of it. We got stuff everywhere. Even more sand. Let's go. I'm gonna grab the sand. So we are, and that's the last part of the hook. That's it. Very nice. We're out of here. Perfect. Couldn't ask for any better. Alright, so we can make another smelter. We did get enough stuff there. I do have a paddle for my boat. I'm going to have to use that to get away from the island to get out of here. We're going to weigh anchor. We're going to start selling and moving down the way there. Just enough food and water in our pocket, in our bellies, to get back to the boat. Couldn't ask for any better. Really big run there. We got a lot of metal and a lot of stuff we needed. That is really going to slingshot us into where we need to be. So, alright, so 2 sharks. This guy is going to hit me. Nope, he didn't get me. Get off me, bud. Oh, that was not good. I should not have done that. Where are they? Yeah, get off my boat. some water here in just a second. Okay, honestly, I think we're in a really good spot here. We've got plenty of... Let's get out of here. Float into the island. We don't want to do that because it's going to turn our raft. We don't want that to happen. Don't want to float sideways. We good? We clear? Alright, we're clear. Alright, let's float away. Okay, awesome. So what I want to start doing, yeah, look at this. We got 32 metal off that one island. That is absolutely amazing. Plus 3 bolts of full metal there. That there. All right, so what we want to do, let's go ahead and make some wet bricks here. That's 1 smelter. 2 smelters. All right, so we're going to have 3 smelters. Absolutely fantastic. And then we need to grab all of our stuff out of here. Let's go ahead and cook that. Let's put our trophies in here. I want to put those up there at the top. Food, 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 food. We need to research some of this stuff, I think. Research that. Research that. Okay. Research the dirt. Okay. What is this? Can I research that? No. Can I research this? No. Alright, so I think that's it for researching things. You coming too, buddy boy? I'll wreck you. Okay, most importantly here, we need to get some wood. We need to protect our boat. I really need to rebuild the back of the boat where they've chomped off. We'll do that here very shortly. I do need a pick hook though, so we're gonna have to wait till we can get enough wood just from floating in the center. We're probably gonna miss some crates, which is kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. All right, let's do this. Those will be our 2 smelters once we get that together. We're going to take rope here. I do want to put this on. We're going to put that in there. We're going to put... Honestly, I don't need the shovel and the axe right now, so let's put those there. That there. I need to make a pickaxe, so... I kind of need to get as much of this as I can. Need 1 more piece of wood. There we go. There we go. Alright, now I can get stuff. Let's get my boat all fixed up. This guy's coming in to munch on it. Thank you. Means the other guys are going to come munch soon. So let's not let them do that. One board is nice when we do it that way. Okay, so let's just take a look at our boat here. I want to look and see. All right, so we're 1, 2 off of this one. We're 1, 2, 3 off of this one. That's nice. All right, so let's go ahead and start widening this branch out and start collecting some stuff. Okay. Here we go. Most importantly, you know what I could do? I think we're going to do this first. We're going to start building this boat up a little bit. I think I'm going to do a little bit of a renovation here, move some things around, rearrange the boat, make a little smelting area with a storage wall. Start getting some storage going here and actually organizing that a little bit. So probably spend the next maybe 20, 30, 40 minutes just doing that. So for those of you hanging out live, you can hang out with me. For those of you guys who are probably watching the video, you feel free to skip ahead, or if I turn this into a video, we'll go ahead and fast forward. So we'll just do some fun stuff. I want to try and catch as many of these barrels as possible, because they do give a lot. It's really worth the hook deal there. I think we have... Didn't we have a bunch of rope? Or there we go, those are there. What else we got in here that we don't need to have in here? I think we're good now. The next thing we need to do is we are going to go ahead and build the stationary anchor. So, and we'll put that in the back there. I think this said it's what? How many? 4 pieces of glass? I want to do this, and now the reason I'm doing this is because it, I think it's more capacity as well. it doesn't take wood to make water. So if I can get away from using planks for this, honestly, I mean, I'm gonna hold on to it in case I absolutely have to have it, but you know what, I've got enough fruit. I think we just say goodbye to this bad boy. See you later. Yeah, I think that's the play. We just get rid of it. And now that we're starting to speed things up a little bit, with the trash collection, as you can see, our boat is growing exponentially faster. So let's do this. That leaves 3 on that end, and this leaves, how many do we have off there though? 1, 2, 3. Close to being dead, so I think I'm gonna focus on either letting them eat or probably focus on letting them eat the wood until I get the anchors solved, basically. Yeah, we're getting there. We're starting to collect, which is phenomenal. All right. So this one's got 1, 2, 3, 4 with 2 on the end. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4 with 1 on the end. So we need to boop. That's 2 on the end. All right, so we're even now. Just do 1 and 1. We'll just keep adding them on the way out until we get full coverage so we can clear everything. And we're picking up everything. I do want to add another row on the back right here eventually. But first, let's see, we need 4 more pieces of wood. Let's go ahead and get that barrel. We're starting to speed up, man. We're getting some collection going, which is really nice. It'll allow me here to shortly, what I'll do is I'll spend some time getting, ooh, this thing's quite large actually. I'll tell you what, can it fit? Right there. Can it fit right? Ooh, I don't want to put it there. Tell you what, let's do this. I put it right. I do want to put the anchor on, so maybe we'll go ahead and do that. I'll use the wood to expand and put the anchor on. I am going to change the wood to the original, or the wood we're going to use to build the boat. There's different wood in here, which is kind of fun. And, no ammo either. Shit. Yeah, let's see here. What can we do next? Oh. Alright, we need a piece of metal, so let's get metal. We need to be able to make our pike, and to do that we need one more piece of metal. So yeah, we need to put this water thing down though. That is not good. Let's see here. Let's do that. Alright, so that works out really good. It looks like we can put 5 waters in here, so we can do that. That'll help us fill up really quick, and then we'll have extra water. We are starting to collect quite a bit. So let's collect this guy, collect all this stuff up, and then we'll fix the back of the boat here. And then we'll probably call it stream there, guys. I mean, we're right on the cusp of getting kind of fast and furious with everything that's going on, right? So, yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, we can fill up on one thing, dude. That's amazing. Okay, we'll fill this up. Food-wise, what are we gonna do for food? Yeah, that's that there. Okay, we got the metal. Let's get the spear and hit the spear. We're gonna die. There we go. Hey, dolphins! Can you get the shark to stop biting on both dolphins? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? All I want to do is finish that last back row there. I think we'll call it a day, and yeah, that looks good right there. Okay, so perfect. They can't get to our water source now and break it. Absolutely fantastic. We are going to have to do some fishing, so we'll probably do that soon. We are going to want to not kill the sharks for a minute until we get that anchor in place. Once we get the anchor in place, we will go ahead and make it where we can kill them. So, all right, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the stream. As always, have a royal day. Next time we get back, we will finish up getting the... Let me go ahead and pick these up so they don't bug out. And put them away. Sweet. Okay. So we'll save right there. We're going to head to the main menu. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. As always, have a royal day. And until next time, take care of yourselves. We'll see you then.